What's going on, YouTube? Kozak here with Kozak Outdoors. Today we're fishing a new body of water. We're up in Hampshire. I love this area. I'm already seeing bass cruising up shallow. Lots of little 1 to 2 pound fish everywhere. I just launched the boat, so we're gonna get to fishing. This intro is gonna be cut short because there's just a lot going on here. I'm waiting for my transducer cable seems to be dried off. I dropped it in the water and I'm gonna let it dry a bit. So I don't know what the water temperature is here. I'm seeing beds, but I don't see any fish on beds yet, or they've already gone post-spawn and they could be guarding fry. This place has got some nice quality largemouth and smallmouth. Stay tuned, we're gonna get on some. I can kind of guarantee it, but not 100%, so it's like maybe, but maybe not. Anyways, let's get ourselves out to deeper water. Are those trout? There's a school of like 8-inch fish right there. There's about 20 of them just cruising together. They're actually making like a wake. What is going on here? Okay, and here comes another school. All right, stay tuned. All right, listen up, people. I usually don't bed fish, but when there's a 4-pound smallmouth, I gotta try, you know? I ain't keeping it. As soon as if I catch it, it's going right back in the water. You know, I'll show you. I'll unhook it and it goes right back in. But yeah, there's about a 4-pound smallie sticking around a bed right here, and there's no wind right here. So we're gonna go for it. I only see one though, which is weird that it's not paired up. Still getting a temperature reading. Oh, she's sitting on that bed. Oh, she took it. She mouthed it for a second. Oh, there's another one right there. It's a largemouth right here. Largemouth is going back to the bed. My drop shot's sitting on the bed right now. I'm watching this fish go up to it. We're hooked up. I just got that smallie off the bed. My net's not even ready. People, I tell you what, that just snapped me off. That just snapped me off. Clean snap. Alright, so here's the situation. I just broke a smallie off that was sitting on a bed. I feel bad about it, but I think she already threw the hook because she's back on the bed. And it's just a drop shot hook anyways, they're small. It wouldn't impede it feeding, but I've retied. And I'm gonna see if she's real. I'm gonna see how aggressive she is because she slurped that real fast. Hooked up with a largie right here. Just threw a Ned rig on the bed. Watch them suck it in. Okay. There we go. So that fish looks like it's either a male or it's a spawned out female. I don't see any signs of spawning on the tail, but that just may mean that they're grabbing beds that have already been made in prior years. We're gonna get them back in the water. Keep fishing. Hey. Is it that? Fuck you. Dude, this is some fucking bullshit, man. I don't think this is the same fish as before. It looks a little bit smaller. Still a nice fish. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. Smaller. Oh yeah. That's a gorgeous fish right there. Look at that bass, boys. Boys and girls. Just pop this hook out real quick. Nice and easy like that. That's a beautiful smallie right there. Probably about 2.5 pounds. Gorgeous fish. There she goes. I'm thinking that may have been a male, and the one I hooked into earlier off of that same bed was possibly the female. Either that, or that was the same fish. If there is two, they're very close in size. I may have just been wrong on my guess on the weight. And if that is the same fish, then clearly the hook's not in it anymore. All right, we're gonna keep moving. I will make it a point to stop back by here on the way in later and see if that fish is back on the bed, and if it has my hook in its mouth, and definitely try to catch it so that I can get that hook out of its mouth. So that'll be our little adventure for the day. Our little like goal, our quest is to get that hook out of that fish's mouth. It is a little size 1, very small drop shot hook. And I know it didn't swallow it. It's going to be right in the top of the lip because I watched the fish actually come up and eat the bait and set the hook as soon as it ate it. So it's, you know, it's not in its throat. It's just a matter of it either shaking free or me catching that and getting it out. But that fish will be okay. I guarantee you that. What the heck? There's a crappie going sideways right here. What is happening? Not gonna lie, I'm a lot better at bed fishing than I remember. I don't know if it's a largemouth or a smallmouth at this point. It's a largie. Lighter. It's like a 2-pounder, but she friggin' pulled. Take it. Hook's in the net. That ain't right. There we go. Got that off. Pops that out. It's a healthy fish right there. Little belly. I think it's a male though. I think they're pre-spawn still, which is crazy because the water is 68. Gorgeous. Bed's actually right here, so I'm just gonna plop him right in the water and he's gonna go right back to it, doing his thing. That was on a Ned rig. I don't know if like Ned rigs are a popular bed fishing bait, but they seem to work. And the nice thing about Ned rigs is they come in all different colors. So you can even get a white one. Oh. You could even get a white one and be able to easily sight fish with it and just wait for it to get sucked up. I'm just doing it by feel for the most part. I can kind of see this in the water, but it does have that kind of natural brown color on top, so it is a little difficult unless I'm directly on top of the bed. But so far, I like this place. It's definitely got quality fish in it, that's for sure. I just wish it wasn't so windy. And you're gonna hear me say that about 1,000 more times until it stops being so dang windy. It's actually a largemouth. I thought it was a smallie. Just doesn't have much of a pattern on it. Little male. Must have been up shallow on a bed. I'm just blind casting right now. Kind of in between docks. And that little peckerhead pecked at it. Okay, here comes the wind again. So, first off, the first like season of Kayak Outdoors, I had really bad eyesight, and if I was wearing sunglasses, that meant I had my contacts in, and my contacts didn't do much for me. But as of last fall, I got LASIK, and first of all, what a amazing process. Really didn't feel anything, worth every dime. And this is kind of my first full fishing season of having actual 20/20, if not better, vision, and I am just sniping these bass right now. Like, I just saw this one from a mile away on a little yellow bed. and we just hooked up with him. Just, oh. See, I get cocky, and then that's what happens. That one probably felt the hook, so I don't know if it'll bite again. It was like squatting on that bed, so it may be, yeah, it's already back on it. This will probably bite again. See if it gives us another chance. Oh, it spooked it that time. I'm gonna change it up real quick. Just may not trust that bait, so we're gonna go with a drop shot. The issue is that it's in about that much water right now, which is like 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet. So I'm gonna have to let this thing sink down to its head. I gotta try to get closer to it, but I think it's already spooked away for the time being. Let's see if I can put myself right on top of it. What we got here? Oh, she's still there. Oh, that's a good smallie. Dang, I thought it was like a 1 pounder. It's like a 2.5. Lose this fish because I'm being an idiot. Got it. I reeled it in way too much. Reeled it in way too much. What was I thinking? That's my first jig fish in a long time. Like a long time. Barely hooked too. Like I said, I was about to lose it. I had it reeled way up and it was jumping all over the place, but good smallie. She's got a little belly on her. I don't know, maybe it's a female? I don't know. Very healthy though. Back in the water. That should work. Trying to watch my line. Yep. It worked. same fish? Hold on. That's the same fish that I just caught on the jig. Yep, you can actually see the hole where the jig was. And I remember it had all these little black specks on it. You dummy! It's me again, bud. 2 times. All right, now it's pooping. So we're gonna let that fish have a nice rest of the day and stop stressing it out so much. You can't imagine what's going through his head. He's like, you know what? I'm done eating food. Every time I do, this shit happens. All right, I just spotted a super obvious bed right next to a laydown, and there's a dark spot on it. So I'm gonna say it's probably a fish. I don't know how big this one is. It's actually a pretty decent sized dark spot. It's gonna be a bit tricky because there is, oh, it's a good fish. I'm gonna have to pull it out of these trees real fast. Oh, shoot. I thought she grabbed it immediately. She turned around on it. It looks like a largemouth, probably about 2.5 pounds. Maybe 3. Nah, a little smaller than that. I don't know. I can't tell. Who am I kidding? Right on its head. Alright, let me see. You want a party? Just looking at it. Alright, nothing on. Great. And then I hooked the lay down. If anybody wants lessons on how not to fish, just come along with me. Oh, and there's my garlic scent right there. Okay. Back. Fish is still there. Put it right on her head. Some squirrels going nutty up in the woods behind me, or in front of me. It's a good largemouth. Alright. So she's looking at this but not eating it. So we're going to try a drop shot. Drop shot it is. It was a valiant effort by the fish. Tried to resist everything I had to throw at it. The drop shot. The drop shot reigned supreme. I don't want to force it. It's not even like it's not a monster, but I'm not trying to snap any more fish off, you know. I have 8-pound line. It's a new, I don't even know what brand it is, but after the first fish today, I'm not very impressed with it. So my drag's loosened pretty low, but this one's just kind of, you know, nice, easy play. Let's try to get her in right here. There we go. What's up, beautiful? What you doing? Top of the mouth. Oh. Look at that. Look at that hook, right? I just barely moved it. It's out. Just played it perfect. Or him. I don't know what these fish are. If that's a male, that's a good sized male. It's either a male, I think it is. I mean, it's not spawned out, right? It'd be a lot skinnier and look sickly. There's no fry around. So these fish have to be like pre-spawn, on the verge of spawning. Let's get that beauty back in the water. There he goes. Yes. That was fun. That was really fun. After trying all those different techniques, you know, and just not giving up on it. And then just flipping this little drop shot in there. And I just watched this go right down. It fluttered right down to its face. And the fish just went. Well, this is the fish I've been trying to catch. Dang. She just threw my jig out of her mouth. There's a hole right there. She's been caught a few times. Healthy fish. Does not have my drop shot in her mouth anymore, so we're good. Mission success. Mission success. Not a 4-pounder. I'd say it's probably close to 3. It's actually very heavy for its size. It's in the upper 2s, probably close to about 3 pounds. Gonna get her back in the water so she can go guard that nest. She is fantastic at it. You gotta be a little bit less aggressive, because I think I've hooked you like 6 times today. And there we have it. Mission accomplished. I see my original drop shot rig down in the water. I just can't get to it because I'm not jumping in the water for it. With that in mind, I think we accomplished our mission. We caught some fish here, first time here. Every fish we saw, we at least got to bite. I didn't see any fish that I didn't actually get to bite. I did lose a few fish here and there, whether it was on the hook set or while fighting them or trying to land them. I appreciate everybody for swinging through, and hit that subscribe button down below. It is completely 100% free. It just alerts you whenever I upload an amazing video such as this one, and it does me a solid because it lets me know how many people I'm entertaining, I guess, or providing vast amounts of knowledge to, as some would say. But I hope everybody's having a great week at this point and enjoying the weather. It's warming up. Just gotta get a little bit of this wind out of here. A little bit of wind out, keep the temperatures where they're at, and a little bit of wind out of here, it'd be perfect. Can't complain though, it's beautiful. Kozak, out. There he is. Oh, she's running. Oh, she's running. Oh, man. That's a white perch. There's a white perch right there, boy. Whoa. Ow. 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 I got a white perch. What? It's pooping.